forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Brown 80! Pass 85! Pass 85! What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Flush to his right. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't allow the stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Buffalo.
13 yards
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hey, home.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is caught. Whoa. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 43 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's first and goal.
Stop. Ready? Half.
Allen going to throw again. Rolling right. That is caught by the tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. Jackson moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Come up now for 2nd down and 4. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 40-yard line.
up here on 2nd down and 5. Open right side is likely. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Jackson moving to his left. He's going to run it. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st and 10, Jackson on the move left. Now he'll run. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. To the pylon, he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Regular. Sunday.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
319!
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
180!
Once again, it's Cook. And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
No, we changed it.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Real quick.
Receiver in motion, headed left. This one caught at the 4. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Alert! What's that?
Now Allen on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he won't get away. Good open attack there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready! Alert! 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 What's that?
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Taking off. Yeah. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball. But there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard. On the ground, here's Henry. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Gonna go right back to Henry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll go again here with Henry. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
There it is.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here is Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they'll whistle him down, but it's not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Middle.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Round 80.
Play action. Here's Allen. That's caught. It's Jackson Hall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
At the 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Half. Round 80.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Allen to throw again. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because have the reception, looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple double zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
Ravens 17. Tyler Bass to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Get on, go. Nice up.
Jackson pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble here with the snap, and that's a loose football. The Bills have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stopping with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So the score, Bills 31, Ravens 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. A first down throw for Jackson. Going for it all. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down. It's out. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain. brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 15-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I'm feeling
It is 2nd and 9.
Round 80. Hey, hold. Alert, alert, alert. Is that?
Allen working from the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. This one caught just past the pylon. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and be...
Extra point, it is blocked. Into space. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Rolling to the left. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Lamar going to work from the pistol. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Raven 1st down.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
319!
Josh Allen on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Ready? Hey, tight. Gun.
Allen gonna throw for it. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. He's gonna have the Bills first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. When you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter, conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
Trying to find Ray Davis out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. Run here with Davis. Finding room to the 20. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 7-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Middle. Sunday. What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Makes the score Bills 50, Ravens 25. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
No, we changed it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Headed left, buying time. This one complete downfield to Walker. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raven first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. In motion comes Walker. To the air one more time with Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now a screen set up for Henry. Woo! Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 10.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is third and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
take him down. It is 2nd and 6.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Half. What's that?
Operating out of his gun, here comes Allen. He'll get it inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Very nice. Monday. Look out.
Now Allen on first down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Right, Eddie. Off 52. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Here's 3rd and 2.
Right, Eddie. Middle. What's that?
To the air once more is Allen. To the goal line and in. Todd Johnson. Touchdown, Bills. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The Bills are lining up for a
Throwing again is Allen. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Out to his right. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Right, Eddie. Off 52. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
56. What's that?
On 2nd down, Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Round 80. Half. What's that?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball. And they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Jackson now. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? Monday. What's that?
From the gun, here is the pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Odafe Oweh taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.